For decades, the goal of online search was pretty simple, right? Just get to number one on Google. But today, that entire playbook is being torn up and rewritten by AI. And in this explainer, we're going to show you exactly why that matters. So take a look at this number, 87%. That's a huge number, isn't it? Well, that's how many of your potential B2B customers are already using AI chatbots to research and find solutions. This isn't some trend that's coming down the line. It's happening right now, and it's completely changing how people discover your business. And here's why that number is so critical. Search behavior has totally flipped on its head. Your customers aren't just typing in a few keywords anymore. They're asking direct conversational questions to AI like ChatGPT and Gemini. And they don't want a list of links to sort through. They want one single definitive answer. This new way of doing things creates a massive challenge for any business that relies on website traffic. We call it the zero-click problem. And here's why it's such a big deal. Over 60% of all searches now end without a single click. Let that sink in. People are getting their answers right there on the results page from things like featured snippets and more from Google's AI overviews. So the most important thing to get here is that your number one ranking isn't a safety net anymore, not even close. While you're waiting for someone to click your link, the AI could be citing your competitor as the trusted source, grabbing your customers' attention before they even know you exist. So how do you not just survive, but actually thrive in this new landscape? Well, it takes a whole new strategy. It's called Answer Engine Optimization, or AEO for short. Now, AEO is fundamentally different. See, traditional SEO is all about getting clicks. AEO is about getting your brand cited and recommended directly by platforms like Google's AI Overviews, ChatGPT, Siri, and Alexa. It's all about becoming that trusted source. This table really shows the shift perfectly. Traditional SEO is a numbers game, right? Chasing clicks and traffic. But AEO is about something way more valuable. It's about winning the conversation. Success isn't measured in how many people visit your website, but in how often your brand is the one cited as the trusted definitive answer. So how do we actually pull this off? How do we make your brand the trusted, go-to source for these powerful new answer engines? At Doxcharge Enterprise, we follow a methodical four-step process. First, we map out what your customers are actually asking, so we're targeting real questions. Then, we format your content into clear, easy-to-digest answers that AI models prefer. After that, we inject technical schema so machines can read it perfectly. And finally, we build trust signals all over the web to prove your authority. It's not about just tweaking a website. It's about transforming it into an authoritative source. This whole process combines technical precision with really smart content. We use tools like JSON-LD schema, which is kind of like a universal translator for search engines. It helps them understand your stuff perfectly. We also reinforce your EEAT signals. That's experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trust. And that part is absolutely crucial because it proves to the AI that you are a credible source worthy of a direct recommendation. Okay, so what's the real payoff for engineering your content this way? It is all about gaining a powerful first-mover advantage. Let's take a look at what winning in this new space really looks like. Our clients see a direct and pretty significant impact. Just look at this quote. They went from losing traffic to becoming the main source for 80% of their target questions. They're capturing those high-intent customers who are actively looking for a solution right now. And this quote right here, this really gets to the heart of our philosophy. Authority in the age of AI isn't an accident. It has to be engineered. We don't just write content and hope for the best. We build a foundation of trust with a systematic, data-driven approach that proves your value. A successful AEO strategy delivers real, measurable gains across the whole answer engine ecosystem. We're talking increased visibility in featured snippets, more mentions in voice search, and a dominant share of citations in AI-generated answers. And here's the most crucial takeaway for today. This stuff is new. The first mover advantage window is wide open, but trust me, it won't be for long. The companies that establish themselves as the authority in answer engines today will be exponentially harder to displace tomorrow. Ultimately, it all comes down to this one simple question, and it's the question that will define the market leaders of tomorrow. When your ideal customer asks their phone for a solution, whose brand will the AI recommend? Yours or your competitors? Ready to make your brand the answer that customers find first? Connect with us at Docs Raj Enterprise. Visit our website and request your SEO visibility audit today. Let's see where you stand and how you can start winning in the new age of search.